All right, do we just start?
We start so much right now.
All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you for... No, let me just do that one more time. Hi, everyone. You're listening to As
Are
Seen
we
In.
looking at each other or are we saying hi to the camera? Maybe we say hi to the camera and then we just switch. Like,
Okay.
so dramatic.
Hi, everyone. Okay. Wait. Hi, everyone. You're listening to As Seen In.
I'm Kayleigh.
No.
Oh, wait, I didn't know. No, I got it wrong.
The podcast where we review
I got
movies.
it so wrong. I got it wrong. Let's start so again.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to As Seen In.
This is a brand new podcast where we review movies, kind of. We're not experts, though.
Experts.
And we have very differing opinions, so we're probably going to argue a lot and it'll be fun. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Kayleigh, anyway.
I'm Tati. But yeah, so yesterday we went to see DUNE. This movie was very highly anticipated for us.
So highly.
Kayleigh, why are you still looking at the camera?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Look at me.
Sorry.
We literally went to the premiere, first of all.
I thought we weren't going to tell people that.
No, we have to say.
It's such a secret that we went and failed.
We went and failed, but it's so fine. This isn't about that, but I just wanted to say we've been looking forward to this movie for so long because, and, you know, preface it in some kind of way.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's been filmed, it's like been recorded since like 2018 or something ridiculous.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, this is our podcast. We called it As Seen In because obviously...
So self-explanatory.
Yeah, exactly. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Music, wherever you listen to podcasts, we also have, you know, visual versions elsewhere on the internet. So that's why we're talking about the camera. So, you know, go follow us everywhere else.
Everywhere else. Mainly TikTok, I'd say.
Yeah, mainly TikTok, for sure.
But honestly, everywhere or else.
But yeah, overall plot of Dune. How did you feel, Kayleigh?
We're going so straight into it.
So straight in.
Should we do quickly Google what the summary is so that we don't have to try and like really awkwardly explain it? Like we literally read what it says.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna do it right now. Dune.
Okay. Whilst you do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're just waiting? Good.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Okay, so it says, in the year 10,191, so quite far into the future,
yeah,
a spice called melange, oh my god, don't actually batter me if I pronounce this wrong, because I can't, yeah, is the most valuable substance known in the universe, and its only source is the desert planet Arrakis.
Yeah.
A royal decree awards Arrakis. The way this is like for some really smart person to read and not just like...
Yeah, I feel like...
Basically, it's a really valuable substance on this like planet thing. And everyone wants it. Like, it's valuable. Duh.
Yeah. What did you think of the film?
I liked it. I thought it was a good film. I thought it was a long film.
I thought the complete opposite. But... I think it's because I was in and out of, like, I was zoning in and out throughout it.
The cinema me and Tati were in, just to say, was getting progressively hotter.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole thing, it was getting so hot, and we were on reclinable chairs, and it was very comfy and very hot, and was making me very sleepy.
Like, I honestly feel like that really contributed to my thoughts about the film because I was fighting sleep because of the environment, not because of the film.
Yeah, I literally couldn't agree more. And I wanted to talk, because we decided between us that we weren't going to talk about it until now. But we did speak about how literally we were
so
like
warm.
Absolute. Like, I don't know if I missed things because I was in sleep.
I know I definitely missed things. That's the annoying thing, because I feel like I need to watch it again.
I was literally going to say we should watch it again when we're in an air-conditioned room.
Yeah.
Because I was just getting to the point where I was like, am I actually asleep? And it wasn't because the film was bad or because the film was boring. It was simply because I was in such a state of, like, warmth.
Exactly.
And at the cinema, you're so used to being cold, right?
Exactly.
Like, aircon, like, and it keeps you so awake. So I don't know what the hell they were doing.
I really don't know. But yeah, you thought it was really long?
Like, I thought it was... I didn't think the film in itself felt like it was really long, even though I'm pretty sure it's, like, quite a long runtime.
Yeah.
I just thought... I think it was probably just because of the sleep.
Yeah. And I honestly thought, like, I wrote down in my little notes, I was like, I feel like it would have been a better experience for people if they've read the book first, because from me, I haven't read the book, And I knew what it was meant to be about because of the things I'd read online and because of people explaining what the story would be. Because whilst they did kind of set it up in the film, I think it just would have been a better experience if you already knew, because I feel like it could have been a tiny bit hard to grasp. Like, they start speaking, sure. By the way, there might be spoilers in this. There will be spoilers in this.
Sorry, we've seen it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's literally something we've seen.
Yeah. It's somewhere, you can listen to this after you've watched it and then let us know what you think.
So after,
I was saying, I feel like it would be better for people to watch this after they've read the books. Like, it would be a better experience because in the beginning they speak about the spice, and if you don't know what that is, it's kind of like, oh, I don't know. Like, you have to wait a bit before they set up what that is and why it is that's important. So I don't know if that's like how it's meant to be or like if they set it up better in the book, but I did think the film was good overall, obviously.
Yeah, I do agree. Like, I'm quite familiar with the story because I haven't read them. I'm meaning to read them, but I've read a lot about them. So I do, like, I knew before we went in, I knew what things were. Like, I knew the story, basically.
Yeah.
And so I get you. Even if you don't want to read the books, I feel like you can definitely, just like, there's probably, if you just probably Google things you should know before seeing Dune, I'm sure there'll be articles.
Yeah, and I feel like that's so necessary to have a good experience.
Yeah.
Like, I also thought that it was quite I feel like mellow is a very bad word to use. Like, it
because it wasn't, because it was really like,
it was very like grounding. That's not the right word to use.
Not the right word at all.
But it was very like mellow and intense.
Mellow and intense don't mean the same thing.
No, okay, you're not getting me. It's like mellow in the sense that it was like slow paced.
It was kind of like one note, kind of.
Yeah.
But not, because it was like, there was action and then there wasn't. Like, it wasn't one note. But I get what you mean.
Like, it was very, like, it's not exactly how you would see, like, Harry Potter. Yeah. And it's like there's so much going on and it's like, whoa. This was like, you're on the edge of your seat, but like in a relaxed way.
Yeah, I do get you.
Like, I'm on the edge, but like, I could sit back. But like, that's not a bad thing.
That's because we really did have reclined seats.
Do you get me?
Yeah, I do get you. I do. Yeah. I literally feel like it comes down to the fact we were so hot. I can't imagine myself viewing it how I viewed it if I was cold.
No, absolutely.
I don't know how to explain. It made the film not intense because we were in such a state of relaxation.
So maybe that's why I was feeling mellow.
I think
because of that whole vibe.
We should really watch it again in the Antarctica or something. Like, we should sit in an igloo and watch it and hope that really changes our opinion.
Yeah.
I still liked the film. I thought the acting was really, really good.
Yeah, I thought the like acting, specifically Timothy and Rebecca.
So good.
I think Rebecca carried the film.
She did kind of carry, kind of.
Like, she was phenomenal.
Yeah, should we talk about how Zendaya was really not in the film?
Yeah, okay, so we'll talk about the plot more at the end when we give our final review. But Rebecca played the mum, Timothy played Paul, Zendaya played, was it Chani?
Yeah, I don't know. I literally can't remember.
Something like that.
The girl on Arrakis.
Yeah. But yeah, Zendaya, like, wasn't in it.
She's so not in it.
Like, we were talking about it a tiny bit before, like how in the press tour she's like so there. Which I love.
She's so present.
Love her so much.
It. We do. No, we're sounding like this is such a bad thing.
Like, I'm not even like just saying this.
We love her.
Like, I literally watched Shake It Up.
Yeah, I watched Shake It Up and it was legendary. And I was too old to be watching Shake It Up, that's the thing.
Oh, so old. But yeah, she wasn't in it. But from a marketer's point of view, I really understand why they did that. Because
it made so much sense.
I would do exactly
made so much sense. And she's going to be so present in the next one.
So present.
Because obviously at the end, I mean, it's kind of spoiler, kind of not. It kind of like they going off, aren't they? Like, they're both together going off to like do some fighting or some shit. I don't really know.
Yeah.
So it's obviously like such a setup for her being in the next one. But yeah, having her on this tour instead of like Rebecca Ferguson's funny to me.
Yeah, because Rebecca Ferguson, I really think that she carried the film. And I know I've said this like 3 times now, but I really, really thought that throughout the whole thing.
I never knew what she was doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was like, okay, girl.
Yeah, and I really wanted to know more about her because you know how they were talking about her being like her and the dad making the one or something.
Yeah.
I want to know more about her.
Yeah, because, spoiler, I guess,
this is all a spoiler.
She do be sort of pregnant or something.
Yeah.
And Timothy like knew that.
Yeah, like how did he know that? His dreams.
Weren't they arguing that he was the one? And then like he was like, no wait, because you have this like magical baby spirit thing.
Yeah. So from my understanding, the baby was the one, and Timothy thought he was the one, and then he wasn't the one.
Yeah, just not the one at all.
But he was giving me the one vibes.
He was giving me the one vibes because he was doing some psychic shit.
He was. He really predicted.
Yeah.
Because he knew she was pregnant.
He knew harder than anyone.
Yeah. So I think the acting, there was some scenes that really stood out for me. Timothy, when he had his hand in the box, his acting was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was. He was good in that scene. He was good in a lot of it, actually.
There were two scenes that stood out. That box scene and then the scene where, like, the dad died.
When they were in the tent?
Yeah, when they were in the tent.
Yeah, I liked that. I liked that a lot.
Because I was watching like, whoa.
Yeah, like, he really knows.
He really knows how to act. Like, so well. But Rebecca,
He's
the reason
good.
I keep going back to Rebecca, so sorry. I just feel like she had such a depth to her where she really, like, embodied the character. Like, I believed so wholeheartedly that she was the mum.
Yeah, true.
It's so hard to explain. You just have to see it. But you saw
do.
it. But, like...
see it in a cold cinema.
In what?
A cold cinema.
Oh, yeah, in a cold cinema. But in IMAX, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we're jumping all over the place, but I have to say, the sound design...
Oh, I wanted to talk about the sound so much.
So amazing.
The sound was my favourite part.
Absolutely.
Because I was like, I felt so there.
So there.
The sound was literally the only note I wrote down was talk about the sound. I was so impressed by the sound.
So impressed.
Imagine surround sound with that.
Yeah. Because there were scenes where, like, the thing was, like, flying over and you could literally hear it going from the left to the right, like, in the cinema. Like, it was so surround.
People that are going to go and watch it at the cinema, you should go to the cinema with such an intention of hearing it.
Yeah.
Like, it was... and also, you know how they did, like, the voice?
Yeah.
And they would, like, it would be, like, muted, muffled, isolated sound. That was so good.
I think sound is a really key part and they got it so right. Because it was Hans Zimmer who did the soundtrack.
Yeah.
And he's obviously legendary. He did, like, Lion King, all of this stuff.
Yeah.
So I think the sound made it. Without the sound,
Absolutely
I feel like it would have
amazing.
been worse.
Yeah.
Like, yes, the story was good, but the sound elevated it.
Like, and that's why I think you should go to cinema, because if you're watching it on Netflix or whenever it's going to come out on whenever, it's so not going to be the same.
So not the same.
Like, I was so impressed by the sound. It was, like,
So
haunting
impressed.
at some points. You know, when he was doing the box thing?
Yeah.
Like, that was haunting, but it's so good.
So good. I love the soundtrack. I don't want to sing it, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Please. The heart, please. You know what I'm talking about. Please.
No, yeah, the voices, the, like, angel sort of, like, spirit sort of voices.
So haunting.
Really good. And they kept using it, which I liked.
Yeah.
And it fit the desert theme so well, like, obviously,
So well.
but, like, it worked.
So worked. I thought the cinematography as well was really amazing. I remember the fight scene. I was like, yeah, this is, like, really beautifully shot.
Which fight scene, girl?
The fight scene. There's a fight scene where it's, like, Atreides are, like, they're all... Timothy...
Oh, like, literally the fight.
The fight. They had a fight. And Timothy was there with his, like, sword.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is really, like, elegantly shot. Like, it was following really... Like, I just thought the cinematography was, like, really well done.
No, I really liked it. Jason Momoa.
You really want to talk about Jason Momoa?
I have to.
Yeah.
I love him. All I'm trying to say is when Jason Momoa spat on the table, the feminism left my body and I surrendered to the universe. That's literally all I wanted to say. And there's no rhyme or reason behind it.
I enjoyed that scene, to be fair. Like, it was funny.
It was hot.
It was, you know...
Hot.
Go away. Go away.
Yeah, but...
I'm upset that his character died, though. Like,
spoiler alert. Bye.
No, but we've already said there's spoilers.
Fine.
Like, I'm so upset about that because I feel like there was hope for a sec. They gave such hope.
I would have... Yeah, there was such hope. I was like, okay.
Oh no, but he's alive.
Yeah, but then no.
But he's dead. Yeah.
No, but he really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so upset about that, but
So
it's
upset
okay.
about
And the other, the woman, the black woman.
Mm-hmm.
I was upset that she died as well because I thought she was really good and she could have had a really good future.
Yeah, that's so true.
Like she was helping them. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
What's her name? I really want to know her name.
In real life?
Both.
Oh, in the thing. Don't know.
I'll so find it.
So find it.
But yeah, like, okay, should we give our official ratings?
Not the phrase.
Kayleigh?
Okay, your bag.
You so froze.
You froze.
Oh,
We both froze.
we both froze. Yeah, so her name was Late Kynes?
Okay.
I don't know. But she's played by Sharon Duncan Brewster. I feel like Sharon played I can't pronounce Late Kynes. I just know I haven't said that right.
Yeah.
But I feel like her character, when she helped Paul and Paul and the mum.
The mum.
Timothy and Rebecca, basically. When she helps them, I was like, yeah, I feel like she has such, like, purpose.
Yeah.
And they killed her off.
Killed her off. Like she was nothing.
So quickly.
It is sad and annoying.
Yeah, she had so much more time left, I feel. Yeah, that's one thing I noticed. There were just so many deaths, and I was, like, upset about that.
There was, and I was like, oh, so they're not going to be the sequel.
Yeah, like, Oscar Isaac, like...
Yeah, I know! He was so good in this film.
Yeah. Like, I'm very upset about that. He was low-key, like, my favourite, and then he died, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. Like, okay. Like, he was, yeah.
But yeah, those were my, like, overall, like, thoughts on, like, the story and the production. I thought the production, literally just the soundtrack, like, that stood out for me so much.
I thought it looked really good, though. Like, it did look really good, but it sounded, like, insane.
Okay, what's your final review? I feel like we've spoken enough about it.
Good. Do research before you go. Go because the sound's so good. Go to a cold cinema.
Mm-hmm. Rating?
Everyone's hot. 7. 0.5.
Okay, that makes me feel so much better because I was like, I'm gonna give it like an 8 because I feel bad giving it any lower than an 8. But
no, I think 7.5 because just because you should probably know the story. If you knew the story, I think that movie would be like a 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
10
facts. I'm gonna give it an 8 because of the sound design. I was so blown away by the sound.
Okay, fine, fuck it, 8. Because I agree so wholeheartedly about the sound.
Yeah.
I'm really letting the cinema impact how I feel, and I'm really annoyed about that.
Yeah, I know, same. But what can we do? That was our
because
experience.
I know that film. I know I enjoyed that film. I'm just so annoyed that it was so hot and making me fall asleep.
I know, it's so fine though. It's so fine.
8.
8 out of 10. Go see it.
Solid 8.
Go see it. 100%.
See it. No, genuinely go see it.
Like, you will enjoy it 100% if you go see it.
Yeah,
but yeah, thanks so much, guys, for listening. First episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let us know what you want to see us review next. We've got so many movies to get through, so stay tuned. Follow us on TikTok, follow us everywhere for daily content.
Everywhere. And once a month we're doing like our in-person viewing together, so the content will be a bit different and a bit better.
But yeah,
more exciting. So let us know what you want to see us do for our like monthly in-person meetings.
Yeah, comment, email us, tweet us, whatever it is. Let us know what you want to see. But yeah, thank you so much for listening and for watching As Seen In.